Cue the music, let's go. I'm your boy Ro, and that's
Franco.
And welcome to a special edition of Students, with an S, of the Game. And I've been on a deep dive breaking down Darian Mensah's film, and I said, you know what? Why don't I tag in a friend? And it looks like the teacher promoted me to head student. What do you think, Franco?
I think so too.
So, over to the film. Here we go. First thing I want you to pay attention to, Franco, is how many safeties do you see in the middle of the field?
2.
What do you think is going to happen post-snap? Because these guys in today's college game, that's not like what it seems, right? So where did he go?
He went in the middle of the field.
And what do you think he's trying to do in the middle of the field?
He's trying to, read the quarterback?
Read the quarterback. Great. He's trying to read the quarterback. He's playing like a robber, right? High-hole rat player. He's trying to create a lot of, disruption for Darian Mensah here. And Darian Mensah sees him. Now, when you look at these corners, right, do they look like they're in zone coverage or they look like they're press man?
Press man.
So, let's do our math at home. So now we have one single high safety back. We had somebody kind of robber down and everybody else is in kind of man coverage. So we would call this single high. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go ahead and pay attention to the matchup and the continuity and the chemistry between Darian Mensah and Cooper Barkay. Because look, he's at the top of the screen. You see him. He's the slot 2. He's going to be running a corner route and talk me through this. Here you go. Watch him. Great route, right?
Yeah.
Definitely a great route. So, again, man coverage. He's going to beat it. Darian Mensah sees it. Single high. Knows that's going to be the open area, right? Because if you got a corner route and a single high, he beats it cook. How excited are you, Franco, for this matchup now? Seeing that Darian Mensah is the new QB1, and then he brings his number 1 wide receiver from Duke.
I think if anyone plays man against him, it's over.
Completely over. We're off and running, Canes fans. Buckle up. Bang alert. So on this clip, we're going to see a touchdown, and I know I said we don't say bang for the other team, Franco, but this is our new QB1, so we're going to yell bang when we see the touchdown. Now, they came up what's known as a muddle huddle, right? It's like a version of a no huddle, but they're just coming out of their huddle really quick. And what do you see it doing to the North Carolina defense?
They're not ready.
Not ready at all. They're running around. They can't figure things out. They're talking to each other. A lot of points. This is like the Miami Hurricanes defense 2 years ago. So when you see this get open, Franco, right, nobody guards this guy at all, right?
Yeah.
So why did that happen? Let's back it up, and you're going to see why. Because how many are in the line of scrimmage right now? You got 5. Okay. So who's the guy that gets open, bud?
The tight end.
The tight end who looks like he's currently a left tackle. Yeah. Right, because they snuck that in. That's their left tackle over here as the slot 2 on this 3x2 empty look. So now you know exactly how it happened. So we call that a bag play, right? Bag plays for days. And let's go ahead. Let's call it out. Right when we know it happens, I said it's a bang alert. And bang. So it's a 4th and 7, Franco, late in this game, 4 minutes and 39 seconds. You have to make a play, and Darian Mensah does here too. Now, you've played quarterback. You've played wide receiver. I'm going to go ahead and put you under the hood as a quarterback. You're coming up to the line of scrimmage, and you see all these UNC defenders. What are you thinking as a quarterback here?
Well, I'm looking to see if they're either coming or dropping back.
Either if they're coming and they're dropping back. So we're going to see this real time. We're going to forward on the film, and you see some people come, some people drop. So that's the game within the game. Now, Darian Mensah goes ahead, delivers a great ball in breaker, slant, gets the first down. Now, I want to back this up, and you talk to me. Talk to me about that wide receiver at the top of the screen. What do you like, Franco?
Well, first of all, he did a great job of opening the DB's hips, and he got great separation, and he was able to just catch an easy ball, and great ball by Darian Mensah too.
And that was the thing, right? When you're a quarterback, one of the things that's so important to me, Franco, is can you be accurate with the ball? And this is exactly where you need the ball. I mean, that is perfect, right? I mean, that's just put it right there. So prior to the snap of the ball, we're going to have a post-snap window change, Franco. And you see those 2 safeties. What coverage are they going into on this play?
Cover 2.
They're going cover 2, but there's a caveat to that. When you have a Mike linebacker down the middle of the field, well, he's going straight down the middle of it. We call this, Franco, Tampa 2. So that's exactly what they roll into. They roll into a Tampa 2 look. Now, here's the thing. Because you saw the concept at the bottom of the screen, tell everybody what the concept was.
Bench.
A bench route. So that means somebody staying underneath, and what is the guy on top doing?
A corner.
A corner. So for a quarterback, that becomes a high-low read. And I think Darian Mensah smokes it, right? He gets the read perfect. Again, good touch ball. He gets it over the corner's head. But that's the dangerous part. And look, you got to look at this UNC defender, the corner, right? Corner one, Franco, because talk me through what is he doing, right? Yeah, he's the curl flat guy. He's supposed to stay underneath, but he almost comes over and makes that play on the 2, doesn't he?
Yeah, because one guy's doing a corner and one guy's an out, and he doesn't know which one to choose, so he goes up top.
Yeah, and that's when Darian Mensah gets him because he kind of puts him in no man's land. So even though he was your curl flat defender, Franco, he was still able to get depth. But again, that's one of those things that I've been really enjoying about Darian Mensah's game is because quarterbacks who could throw what's known as trajectory, they have like certain balls where they got to put it on a line or they got to go ahead and put some touch. So after some chicanery on a fake field goal, again, Manny Diaz, I see you. Duke is trying for this 2-point conversion. And Franco, one of the things I'm noticing right off the rip, they're on an unbalanced look. What makes it unbalanced? You see all the offensive line? They are to their respective right. So you see that, right? So they're trying to get this advantage. And you picked up on this too while we were watching this play prior to the rollback. But you think they have two-way goes, right?
Yeah. They have two options, one guy down here and one guy up there.
Yeah, there you go. So you have initially what I thought, okay, could be the primary read, but you also have this throwback. And I think, listen, you had a UNC defender. I don't think he was fooled, Franco. He's right there.
Yeah, definitely.
But Darian Mensah with a nice little touch pass over the top.
I mean, that was a great ball, too.
That's
off his back foot.
Off his back foot, yeah, back foot balling. So, again, bag plays for days. You're kind of using some motion. You're using an unbalanced look, some play action. I like the design on it. So you're going to check your box for a bag play. And, again, I think Miami fans, Franco, I see this a lot with Mensah. He just has, like, good touch on the ball. And this is going to be the last clip of the evening. And for effect, we're just going to let some Cam Ward highlights play off in the background. And the reason why I did that, Franco, is because I literally think that Darian Mensah's game is going to be more Cam Ward, less Carson Beck.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's similar to Cam Ward, definitely, but just a little different. I mean, Cam Ward's got to sling it. He can sling it definitely, but I mean, we'll see what Darian Mensah can do if he improves over the offseason, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, and when you think about how Cam Ward came over, right? Cam Ward comes from Washington State. And when he comes from Washington State, he's kind of like new on this coast. He doesn't bring a safety blanket. And that's the thing. Imagine going to your favorite team and you have your favorite weapon. As you see Xavier Restrepo in the number 7. That ended up being, Cam Ward's favorite weapon for the University of Miami. But now you have Cooper Barkate. And I think that's going to be huge, no?
Yeah, it's going to be huge because they play in the same conference too. They know this level, and it's definitely going to help Mensah a lot.
And that's a great point too, because you're right. These are ACC guys. When Cam Ward came over, he comes over from Washington State. That was the old defunct Pac-12 when it existed. Now it's a group of 16. But you're 1,000% right, and I think Miami Hurricane fans should celebrate because, dude, like, that is a big deal. This conference is real tricky. You got to navigate it, but these guys have just went through it with a former Miami Hurricane coach, mind you, in Manny Diaz. So we were one play away, one drive away from a national championship. You've been a Miami fan since birth. Your first game wasn't a big one, right? That wasn't good. What was the first game?
58-0.
58-0. And I kept telling you, I kept promising. I'm like, listen, hold on tight, too, because I promise when I was your age, I saw very, very good Miami Hurricane teams. What are you thinking right now as far as like how they look under Mario Cristobal?
I definitely think we have another shot. And last year, it was a really good run. And I think this year will definitely be another great run if we play well. And I'm excited to see what happens exactly. I mean, it's going to be good.
For the final time, I'm your boy, Ro, OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and this is
Franco.
Thank you for watching Students of the Game, and as always, stay safe, my friends. Bang.